Welcome to the Shay and Bree and Shay Show. And just in case you all don't know, I am Bree Billy.
And I am Shay Bay, courtesy of J May.
All right, you guys. So this is our first show, besides our introduction that we've done. And on this journey right here, we're going to tell you how we first met. And
absolutely,
I can honestly say this woman jumped in my DM. And we just been like rocking with each other ever since. Like, I married it all, y'all. Like, it's all started because she saw my profile picture on Tinder. And she was like, who is this shawty? Let me jump in her DM. I gotta find out who she is. And she did, lo and behold. And we are here, you know.
And then she woke up from that dream and told y'all the truth. She jumped in my DM. I was on Tinder. I signed up for Tinder Wednesday night. Thursday morning, she jumped in my DM. It was about maybe 8:30.
I don't know what time it was,
She
but
was up early. Her thought process was, I did not know how to use Tinder, which was so true.
And I was right, clearly.
I was just swiping. I didn't know how you meet, how you make connections. I was just swiping. So we met through Tinder. She jumped in my DM. And we were on Instagram DM for probably about 3 hours. Just talking back and forth. We was just asking questions and trying to get to, I was trying to get a feel if she was crazy.
And how it went from Tinder to Instagram is that I did see her. I spotted her first on Tinder.
She saw that picture. Like,
when I saw her profile, it actually had her IGM in there. So I went to her IGM page and I was like, let me DM her. Because, on Tinder, it got the little swipe, So I was like, I don't know if she's going to run across my profile or whatever. So I was like, let me just jump in her DM real quick. And I messaged her and I stated, hey, how are you? Don't think I'm crazy, but I got your IG from Tinder, da-da-da-da. And we just kind of like took it from there. We started talking for a couple of hours via DM. And it went from IG to where she gave me her phone number. We started texting. So
yeah, because I didn't want to get catfished.
Make a long story short, we met on a Thursday and
we had our first date on a Saturday because I wanted to know if I was talking to the real person or was I being catfished. I'm too damn old for this shit. So we met up. You picked the spot. Mm-hmm. We met up for dinner. Of course, the proverbial test that women do to see how you gonna be. She was like, oh, I'll pay for the drinks. I was like, no, I got it.
She passed.
we went to dinner, and of course I paid. I did have a hiccup. Like I told her, I was rusty. I hadn't dated in a year and a half.
She was rusty.
I was trying to push her chair in. I was trying to be a gentle lady.
And damn near pushed me into the table.
It was like, damn, I know so strong. I was like, oh, my bad. So then in conversation,
just spreading all them words. Just spitting. Like, okay, can we talk without spitting?
I'm like, damn, she not going to talk to me no more. But I was like, when you get home, just let me know that you reach home safe. Please just call me or text me. So I think you called me to let me know she had reached home safe. And I was like, good. And I think after that, we would talk like every day.
Every day.
I guess the other proverbial test that women do was she texted me. She's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm visiting my sister. She was like, well, when you leave there, meet me at IKEA. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll meet you at IKEA. So we walk around IKEA.
The whole IKEA.
And
it was on a Saturday too.
And then we left from there. She wanted to go to, was it Marshall's?
Oh yeah. That was like one of my Saturdays where I just kind of like wanted to do some little house shopping and go around to store to store. Like, it was a beautiful day.
So
and guess what? She was all for. You know how them people, when they talking to somebody for the first time, the introduction part be all good. They doing everything they can to get their foot in the door with that person, baby.
And baby, I was trying. But it was cool though, because in conversation, we had already talked. I tell her I go in the store, I go for what I need, I go to where I need it, pick it up, pay for it, and walk out.
And I'm the opposite.
But she was very good, because when we went in the store, she was kind of like, she didn't take long. You know, she kind of browsed. And of course, I found somewhere to sit
Oh, yeah.
while she browsed. But she was like, come on, let's go. And I was like, damn, she finished already? I'm like, She set me up for the okey doke. But she was very good. After that, I think, well, we went one day. I took you as a surprise up to the winery. We went for some wine.
That was so nice, so beautiful. Oh my God.
We did a carriage ride up in Helen.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to impress you. So
We did so much in so little time, and finally, after we done took these multiple dates and spent numerous of hours on the phone, a couple of weeks done went by after she done tried numerous of time to come over to the house. I finally let her come over.
Well,
you know.
And I was trying, boy.
Was she?
She was a tough nut to crack. But she finally let me come over. She gave me the address, but she didn't give me the apartment number. So I guess if she had seen me in her community, she'd be like,
What happened is that we had went on a couple of dates and stuff or whatever, talked every single day. But even though I had gave her the address to my apartment, I didn't give her the apartment number, because I was still like, dang, should I let her come over here? Just in case by the time she did reach to my apartment, I could be like, no, I want you to come over here. So when she was like, I'm in the apartment complex, what's your apartment number? I was like, okay, it's such and such. So I went ahead and I gave it to her. And let's just say, you guys, the first day that she came over there to my house, she ended up getting drunk and getting butt-ass naked and laying in my bed. I walks in my room, I see this butt-naked ass woman just laying in my bed.
But in all due respect to me, she gave me a glass that full of just pure
Jack.
Tennessee.
That's
Jack,
what she asked for.
Was what, Jack? Honey.
It was Jack.
I said Jack and Coke.
I don't have sodas at my house, so I had a Jack, and it was a Jack Henny to be exact.
So I don't know. I was just sleepy, and I like to go to sleep comfortable. So I got comfortable.
You guys, leave a comment below as if you like to go to sleep and you like to sleep comfortable, meaning that you're going to take all your clothes off at somebody's house who you just got to for the first time and just lay butt ass naked in their bed. Like, who does that?
Apparently I do. It's
But
set in stone.
I gave her a pass. I did. And I was like, okay, you know
look
what?
at you now.
You can blame it on the liquor. You're right. Look at me now. We are married. And I don't regret it at all. Like, I don't.
So that just means that, hey, I was just me. You know. But I don't recommend that for anybody who meeting somebody on the first date. That's a no. I won't condone that. But hey, it happened. I had to deal with it, and we dealt with it, and we here today. But a funny story is her sister and her sister's boyfriend and her went to the Bahamas on a 4-day cruise. So we didn't talk for like 2 days.
And you know what? From the time that we first DM each other up until now, that's the only time that we have not talked is when I was on the cruise. That's because I didn't have any signal.
Oh, that is true. So 2 days out of a year and a half, we didn't talk for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I went to pick them up from the airport, and her sister didn't know we was talking. So I'm standing there with roses, like a, dud. And she's just like, she's standing over there just looking like she waiting for her bags, and she looked back, she's out there smiling. And, we drove to the house. She didn't say nothing. And her sister then was leaving. And as soon as that door closed, and I said, as soon as that door started, she just ran and jumped on me, and she almost broke my back. But I was just like, damn, she could contain the shit like a motherfucker. But it was just my opinion. But she just ran and jumped. I was like, I guess she missed me. But that is right. 2 days out of how long we been together now? Almost 2 years. But we have done so much in less than 2 years that is crazy. Like sometimes I forget how long we've been together. I was like, damn, when did we do that? We did that. Oh shit, we did. And then people say we starting to look alike. I don't see that. I have a small head and she got a big head.
Right. My head is like more long. Hers is more round. You know, like.
So I don't
we
get it.
may have the same complexion or similar, but you're a little bit darker than me. But
I don't see it. But people say we're starting to look alike. I guess the initial part, which was different than anything I've ever experienced, is we were, what you call it now, we were talking, and then we were dating, and then I had to ask you to, what you call it now, to go steady, or you said to, where we didn't talk to anybody else. What you call it?
all exclusive.
Yeah. Shit, I'm a lesbian. We don't do all this exclusive shit. You meet somebody, you date them, you move in. Hey,
it was a process. It was a process with me. So we became friends.
Yes.
You know,
my ex-bunko.
we was friends, and then we started dating. I let her court me, and then we became exclusive. You know, like, look, okay, you can be off the market, but we ain't got no title just yet, though.
Yeah.
You can't talk to nobody. I won't talk to nobody, but you wait for to give me that title. I'm not going to give you that title just yet. So then after that, then we gave...
It took till, what, August?
Mm-hmm.
It was, I think it was right before her birthday, because I had actually prepared her a birthday dinner. And, I'm sorry I did that.
Let me tell you guys.
Because then she knew the trip was on the bag. I could cook.
Let me tell you, when she asked me to go with her, I was about to say marry, but go with you, where were we, baby?
Hold up, back up on that. Before we got there, one of the things you said when you started the year out that you were over domestic.
Oh yeah, I said I was over domestic trips and I only wanted to do international. Like,
and then when I told her I traveled, she went through my IG page to make sure that I was a person that actually traveled. So, boo, it was on you.
Yeah, you get more points, you know, dating me if you got a passport. If you ain't got no passport, then
yeah, she was like, I was like, baby, I had a passport before I could even have a passport.
So in August, that's when we made it official. She asked me to be her girlfriend, her woman. What was
and
that?
you was like, yes, baby.
I mean, at a setting like that, I'm like, hell yeah.
You was like, yes, baby.
We was in Prague.
No.
Budapest.
We were in Budapest.
We was in Budapest.
And we were sitting at this restaurant. We had actually, little side note, we had gotten lost and we found this restaurant. We was trying to find this cruise. And we went walking and we found this restaurant. And we were sitting down. It was a nice, beautiful day. And we were sitting on the Dembe River. And I was like, would you be my lady?
Did you have that? Well, you could have been planned because we had no idea we was going to go there.
No, I didn't have anything planned.
So what made you really ask me right then and there at that moment?
I thought it was the perfect moment. We were in a beautiful city. I had no idea that Budapest was such a beautiful city. We were sitting on the river. It was just
beautiful
perfect
scenery.
And I just decided to ask. And she was like, yes. I'm like, okay. So we going steady.
So, and then after that, after I said yes, you had moved in before then?
Yes, I moved in before we left.
A
to go on
week
the trip.
before. Yeah, she moved in a week before we.
So she let me move in before she agreed to be my girlfriend. Kind of backwards, ain't it? That's just her. She alright. But the biggest mistake I ever made was cooking dinner for her. That was the biggest mistake.
Guess what? Now she cooking every day. Every day.
Cause she like, I didn't know you could cook.
It started off to where I would cook Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, she was
And
like, nobody cook on Friday and Saturday.
on Monday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, she would kind of like cook breakfast. Actually, we was going out to eat for breakfast on the weekends.
We would do brunch.
Then when she did cook for me, and I was like, oh, hell no. I don't really like to cook. I only can do the basics, just enough to get by. And I'm like, shit, you can do a whole lot more than me, so you need to cook more days than I do. So now she cooks every
flipped
day.
the script on me.
And I cook breakfast on the weekends.
And half of the time she take me out to eat.
Absolutely. So I'm like, cook free.
So we go to brunch mostly Saturdays and Sunday.
But we are quarantined now, so
Yeah.
your girl cooking on the
Yeah.
weekends in the morning.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you know, I'm Bahamian, so I like grits and tuna with, you know, avocado. So I be making me a small little pot of grits, 1 can of tuna. All of a sudden, she talk about, I don't like that. All of a sudden now she wants some grits and tuna. I'm like, well, damn. The sister can't have nothing for herself. But I said, that's my baby. Look at her.
I like my lemons.
I wonder, I'm thinking the first trip we went on, which was, we had met in May, we went on our first international
In
5-country
August.
trip in August. And it's funny when I look back at that trip and I look at the trip we did last year. Because that was 2018, I look at the trip we did in 2019.
And the one we went
She
to
was just
Paris.
more comfortable because she gave me her passport to keep. On the first trip, she was like, nah, I'm holding on to my stuff. Because I'm like, I'm equipped. I got my stuff under lock and key. But I can tell she got more comfortable.
I mean, at the time, we was married then.
Yeah. No, we wasn't married. We didn't get married till after.
You talking about we went to
The first trip.
The first trip,
When we went on the second trip, we wasn't married yet.
when we went to Panama.
No, I'm talking about when we went to Europe last year.
I mean, but you know how many other trips? You're talking about the second trip. That wasn't the second trip. We
My
went
bad. The second trip was when we went to Panama. Well, it's like, it's hard to keep, it's hard to keep up because we've been on so many trips within 2 years. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
So, you guys, we're going to go ahead and cut this short because we don't want to long-wind you all. This is kind of like just a little recap on how we first met. She jumped in my DM. Let me start. I jumped in her DM, to be truthful. And we've been, again, we met on Tinder. I saw her IG on Tinder.
Well, we actually met on Instagram DM. We were on
I was
Tinder.
getting there.
Okay, my bad.
I saw her profile on Tinder, and along with that, it had her IG on there. So I met her off of Tinder, but I jumped in her DM on Instagram, and we just been rocking ever since, you know. In between that time, we done got married, purchased a house, and I mean, and then traveled the world. We done so much. Yeah, we've done a lot. And again, it's all came from meeting offline. So real love really do exist offline. Everyone is not
online.
crazy. I mean, yeah, online. Everyone is not crazy. I just happened to get lucky and find the best one in the bunch.
She did.
And what you found?
Go, baby, go.
Alright.
Happy wife, happy life.
You better know it. Alright, so peace out, you guys.
See you next time.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and stay tuned.
All of that. All right.